Now I'm going to show you this bow. Now from this template, as you can see, it looks quite complicated, but it's actually very easy, and I'll show you how to make it later on. From this size of template, you can actually make this size of bow, and as you can see, it all folds together and you get a lovely 3D bow. So that's the largest one you can make. Then you make this one, you can make this one here, and I've just used different papers and cards so you can see you've got a lovely folding bow there, and this automatically goes over there. It all folds together really easy. I'll show you in a minute how to do that. Then you get this size as well, done in a nice blue card there, and you can see the shape there, and you can see the lines where you're supposed to cut. Then you've got this one as well, that's the next size down, and then just sliding that one over. I should just put that there. That is your next size, and then going down to this one, I've used a nice gold paper there. It's good if you use a double-sided paper or card, but this one works quite well because it's got nice gold one side and a nice pattern on the other, so you can do it with different colour tones, etc. Then the next size is this one, which will be really handy for your card making or your scrapbooking. A nice little bow there, you've got that size. Then it goes down to this one, you've got the lovely little green one there I've done this time, and again you've got the little template, and then finally you've got this one, which will be really useful in your card making. And let me show you now. You can see that there's the little one, from the big one down to the little one. Those are the sizes that we're going to be able to make, and I'll show you how to do that. Now let's take this template and turn it into a bow. I'll put that to one side. First of all, I'm going to show you a piece of paper here, but it could be card or anything, and I've actually printed onto one side a design on the opposite side as well, so when it all folds it looks like a material bow. Now take your template, and what I like to do first is just roughly trim around the template like this, because we're going to cut it on. Now you could make a template onto card and use that time and time again, and your first one you cut out, you can use, if you do it this technique, you can actually use it as a template afterwards and make as many bows as you like, and then when it gets like kind of used. So there you go, I've got my template here, and I'm just going to fit it onto this paper to try and not waste any as much as possible, because I could get a nice strip out of there. If I put it right in the middle, then I'm throwing everything away. But as a crafter, you can kind of, you know, especially as the bows get smaller and smaller. Now I've just got that in position there. Just take a little bit of low tack masking tape and just stick it down gently. And you just need 2 or 3 pieces of this. Now remember, as you cut it out, it will kind of fall apart if you don't tape it down in various places. So I'm putting 3, 4, 5 little tabs. I mean, this is so inexpensive, this masking tape. You can afford to use as much as you like, but you can also peel it off and use it on the next one. So then when you've taped it down like this, using this technique, then cut it out. Now I like to start one side of one of the tapes there like that, so when I've gone all the way around, I end up here, and at least I know I've got one piece of tape holding the whole design in position. And then all you have to do is cut around the template, and I'm going to cut just on the outside there of the black line, and then I know it's all going to fit together perfectly. Just pull that bit off, and now all you've got to do is just go around and cut it out. Now as you can see on the template here, we've got some dotted lines. Now before I cut the whole thing out, it's a good idea to score these first, and I've just got an embossing tool here and a ruler, and all I'm going to do, I've got a mat underneath, is just score through there. Now if you do this before you cut out, it makes it much easier. I obviously forgot to score those first, but I've not gone all the way around, so it just holds it all in position while you're actually doing this section. All you've got to do is just crease through those, so when you do fold it, it will fold together naturally and look really nice. And then you can go back to cutting the rest of it out. Now you can see that I've cut the bow out. There's the template, and there is the actual bow I'm going to use. Just put that to one side. Just want to show you that as well, because I've positioned it on the paper. I've still got all this here that I could probably get 3 or 4 small bows out of as well, so be very careful when you're cutting things out, you're not wasting any. So here's my bow now. Because I made those creases earlier on, it's so simple to assemble, so if you just watch what I do first, it'll make it really easy. First one just folds over there like so, and you can see there, you don't have to press that down too hard because it's nice to get a full bow. The next one you've creased, but crease it and put it underneath like that, so you can see already the bow is forming. So you can see the first one just goes over the top, this side then just slides underneath there like that. Now you've got this middle bit here, so you just need to ease that through there like that. This will become the little bow in the middle there, the little knot, and that folds over like so. And because you've creased it, that folds perfectly. That folds over the back there. You can use a little tiny bit of glue if you want to hold it in position, but then you've got the perfect, very quick and simple to make bow. Now what you can do is make it more of a full bow by just pressing that crease in so they stand out a little more, and you can do that with the back one as well. And then if you want, you can take a pencil and curl these over as well, so you get more of a 3D look. So I'm just going to do that with my fingers, just rolling the paper. I'm doing this so you can see it, but I could pick it up and do it better. So there is your bow finished, and let's just show you the back side as well. You see it looks really good. There's your little tag, just stick that down if you want to, and there is your bow to go on any of your crafting projects you're using. Now you could do this in felt, you can do it in fabric, you can do it in all sorts of different mediums, paper, card, metal, whatever you want to, but it's a great template for making those instant bows.